Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Nuclear Throne. I'd like to say we made some good progress, but this is the Melting Beastskin experience. We have not made good progress. This is Limbo. I'm thinking maybe I get a golden weapon, maybe that would help. But now that involves surviving young Venus's mansion without taking any damage. Now, realistically speaking, I could take Rhino Skin purely for the purpose of getting a golden weapon. That could be an option, but that feels a little bit cheap. And besides, we need the practice. That's the most important thing. Alright, here comes Big Boy. Oh my god. I don't even know how I dodged that initially. So here's the thing I've been thinking about lately. And I gotta wonder, does anybody else feel the same way? Now, it may just be the AdMech fan in me talking. But does it ever, like, skeeve you guys out to think that, I'm just a sack of organs and bones? Like, is that not ever weird to you? I was just sitting there in bed last night, and I was like, oh my god. I'm just a bunch of meat and organs. Like, if I poke myself in the stomach, that's my kidney. Like, I'm just held together by a bunch of skin and sinew and whatever. It's kind of weird when you think about it. Oh no. I don't know, man. If I knew it wouldn't come with some kind of unforeseeable drawback, I would take the robot body. I would definitely be a cyborg if that was an option. Probably keep my brain. Because I played Soma, I know that stuff doesn't go particularly well, or as clean as you would think it would. That's the problem. It would be rather hard to prove that you were in fact the same person who got your mind uploaded and not just a copy. Kinda hard to tell, you know? Because assuming you weren't, you wouldn't know the difference. I don't know. I'm pretty into transhumanism, if you could not tell. However, there are some times where I'm like, yeah, I don't know about that, Chief. I haven't even been using the corpse explosion. It's just such a, like an obtuse power. It's useful in the right circumstances, but at the same time, it's also kind of... yeah, it's kind of obtuse. There we go. Night-night, big guy. Okay. Long arms. That's good, that's good. Always welcome. Unless it isn't. So, and this is unrelated to anything, but I have got an absolutely great idea for a RimWorld mod pack / video series. That's staying private. I'm not saying nothing about that. But when it comes, you'll know. Everyone will say, wow, Retro, that was a great idea. Oh, now I get Gamma Guts. Fire ammo max, sure. I find the right balance. I can't talk too much or I'll get distracted. I can't talk too little or I just go quiet focus mode. Oh, and so, this is something that has been bugging me as of late. I'll look at my YouTube videos and see the views, and for a second, they'll be like... I think the first melting, it had like 44 views this morning. However, I refreshed the YouTube page, it now has 36. I go to the content dashboard, or the creator dashboard, it says it has 45. I go to the content page, it says it has 44. So, YouTube, which is it? I'm not mad about discrepancies all the time, but when on my main channel, it's deflating my views. Yeah, I've kind of got a problem with that. I'd really like to know why that is. Damn it. And this is far from the first time that's happened, I would like to say it's like the third or fourth. I know it also happened with first and second throne kill. Also had the same problem. That was at like 72 views. And it bumped down to about 68 and it's never gone back. Ooh. YouTube is a flawless platform. It wouldn't be a huge deal because, you know, it is just like a few views, but the level I'm at, that kind of makes a difference. Oh, damn it. Soda's getting shot by Big Bandit. Yeah, and I'm not necessarily trying to be conspiratorial, but, you know, you could if you wanted to be. I would probably believe it. Oh. The health kits, they do nothing. Oh my god, do you guys remember that? Do you remember, is it a good idea to microwave this? It was like a jog wheel or something. That was one of my favorite YouTube channels when I first started watching YouTube. No, my actual favorite thing to watch on YouTube, aside from that, and YouTube poops, back in the day, I kind of fallen out with YouTube poop. I watch it sometimes, it's still funny. But I don't, like, seek it out the same way. The thing I used to watch so much, and drop a comment if you did this too. So I absolutely loved doing this back in the day. I look up, like, a unknown creature caught on tape. Cryptids caught on tape. Ghosts caught on tape. And I feel, back then, the videos were a little better. Not more believable, mind you. They were all still probably fake, but they were just... It was a different time, you know? Now you do that and you get, like, Chills compilations and crap like that. Nuke's Top 5. It's a very different landscape on YouTube. Even than it was about, like, 5 years ago, so you know. This is an old heads only. If you've been on YouTube since at least 2016, you've probably seen it. I guess that's just the way the internet moves, the media cycle being just so fast now. I was very confident at one point in my life that, like, I knew what the funny things on the internet were. Bear in mind, this was, like, 2012 up to 2014, 15, maybe? But now people are like, oh, like, what's the big funny thing on the internet now? And I'm like, I don't know. Is Skibidi Toilet still a thing? I swear to God, when my friends told me about that, I just kind of, like, gave them the blank stare, like... Actually, what are you talking about? What did those words mean? Oh... I'm not dying to a maggot. No, 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 let's not do that. I'm gonna leave one of you, I'm gonna take that. So a shotgun, that's a pop gun. Quite the difference. Oh, what do we want? Yeah, plutonium hunger, that's about the only one that's worth our time. Oh no. I am become error. I don't know, my favorite end of, trend of internet, stuff, so to speak, like my favorite meme trend was like Rage Comics. That or Advice Animals. Like, I know those get pretty bad today, but it was kind of charming. You had to be there. Remember, I used to sit in my... I was on a car trip one time. And I spent like the whole hour and a half car ride on Meme Generator, this app I had on my phone, reading through all of like it was like annoying Facebook girl memes. Which were outdated even, no, not really, really. I mean, Facebook was still kind of a thing back then. It's not like now where it's mostly irrelevant. Unless you were over the age of like 30. That's the thing now. Old people love Facebook now. They used to be like, "Nah, that darn Facebook thing." And now, like, all the, none of these are gonna do me any good. Now in the town I live in, people talk about, like, the town drama, and they'll be like, "Oh, you want to know that? You gotta get on Facebook." And, like, the old people are having, like, Facebook group drama. Son of a... One of my coworkers was, like, power tripping over being, the moderator of their Facebook group. I've seen old people vague booking Radiohead lyrics. It's just it's the funniest thing to me. It was this old, like, biker-looking dude came in and was talking about how he posted the song Creep by Radiohead to no one in particular. And with the caption like, "Well, sometimes I just don't know." I'm just talking about how, like, his older woman crush commented on it and says, "You're not a creep, you're not a weirdo." And it was incredibly funny, but also, like, kind of endearing in the same way. It will never not be funny to see, like... I lost where I was going with that, but you think, like... You think the same thing's gonna, like, happen with TikTok or Instagram? Because I know way more, like, adults and parents on Instagram these days, now that it's gotten older and been around for a while longer. You think TikTok in, like, 2045 is going to be exclusively old people? I just think that'd be hilarious. Then, I don't know, the young people then are going to be, like, on... Vineboom leadpipedrop.io. I'll take that purely for the ammo. Jesus Christ, you remember that? When everything ended in, like, .io. I'm not a hipster or anything, but I got so sick of it that I would avoid anything that ended with, IO. Unless, of course, it was Factorio. Which I became super addicted to for a while, but now I get back into it, and I'm like, oh, I gotta figure out how to do that again. Once again, it's the AdMech fan in me talking when I say I have forgotten, forgotten, and relearned the same machine like 8 times. Every time I do it, it's like, how do I automate green science again in the way that was good? I actually made a good one once, and it was pretty scalable, but I'm gonna have to, like, go through my old save. Reverse engineer all of the designs. Figure out what made them work in the first place. I go to my old save, and it's like, I can't play that anymore. I've long since forgotten how that factory runs, and it's just a giant mess. This isn't spaghetti, this is a ribbon worm. Like a 100,000-foot ribbon worm. There's more spaghetti in that base than there are noodles in all of Eurasia. Not specifically the region of Eurasia, I mean all of Europe and Asia. And America. And Japan. And Mexico. And Argentina. But probably not more countries than that. I mean, let's not assume too much here. God damn it. Man. Speaking of noodles, there's this brand of ramen I got not too long ago. By that I mean about 3 months. Maybe longer. Almost definitely longer. Holy crap, how long has it been? In any case, it's so good. It's like a Shin beef bone broth ramen. Oh my god. I gotta get me some more of that. But to get it, I have to go to, like, Town. It's not in any of the cheapo stores I go to. Like, I can't get it at Dollar General or Family Dollar. I gotta go to Save Mart. Which is, like, doable, but it's a long ways away, comparatively speaking. Game, you know how to tempt me. I shouldn't take the triple machine gun. I really shouldn't. I'm going to. Right ahead, I'll waste all of my, my bullets. Oh my, I saw that. I saw that, I saw it coming. Tell Shoji Meguro to hold the phone. I did see it coming. It took like 11 episodes to get my first loot. How long is it going to take to get this? I may have to end this series early, purely because it's reached like 45 episodes and just never gotten anywhere. Oh my god, man. That's okay, by the time I get this, I'll be so good at dodging that the game will just be a joke. I'll just go flying around without a care in the world. Then I can do skips all I want, because, you know, even without optimal weapons, it's easy. I can just dodge all day. Okay, okay. Maybe, we have Scare Your Face. It's, shit, what is it? Long Arms. Long Arms, I need that one. Given how few other perks are useful to me, it'll probably come faster than I expect. And I'm gonna hoard ammo for all my other weapons. I want plutonium hunger. I want my rads. I just want them. Rads make the world go round. Rads makes that funny lump on my neck tickle. Where we go? Going. Oh my god, oh, okay. Oh, almost roasted by my own hubris. Oh my god, oh my god. I don't perform well under pressure. Ugh. Well, suppose this is the end of the road, wrench friend. I will take the bigger corpse explosions. Oh my god. Okay, did we miss anything? I don't believe so, alright. I want a mod that purely adds a loading screen because retro is stressed. Right. Oh my god. Snipers. There you go. It could have paid to get a crown, but I mean, like, realistically speaking, more drops isn't going to do us that much good. Ah. I just got too close. I got too close. Come on. Come on. Come on, all of you. Get you out of the way. I got a date with Destiny, and the valet is refusing to park my car. Scare Your Face as a first. was a fine one for corpse explosions. I could have decided to play Rogue, or Bandit, or keep playing Young Venus. Wait, oh, no, no. I thought that was a rat canister. It was, in fact, a cactus. I've been in the sun too long. I think I've almost had heat stroke like one time. That was when me and my friends were walking to this lake. It's like more like a pond. That we didn't really have permission to be at, but also wasn't really surveilled or watched. And also, where we lived, it was more likely gonna be like, ah, you damn kids, get out of here. Well, we were walking there. I think it was my idea. I wanted to go there. But it was super goddamn hot. It was like 1,000,000 degrees out. Probably closer to 100, 100 whatever. Oh, damn it. We get down there, we hang out for a bit. It was hot on the way down, but when we get there, you know, it took our mind off of it. We're like, oh yeah, hang out by a body of water. We never swam in that, because the one time I actually did, I got leeches all over me, and it was disgusting. And my friend had to scrape them off with, like, the absurdly large hunting knife he always carried around with him. But anyway, we started walking back. Shit. And it's then the heat really started to get to us. I think it was like... yeah, it must have been over 100 degrees. And we're sitting there. My one friend has a dirt bike. He just like takes off. I don't really blame him for that, you know, like he's pushing a goddamn dirt bike. Yeah, go ahead, man, go home. My other friend who's on a regular bike, who I do blame for this, he's pushing like a super lightweight like aircraft aluminum bike or whatever it's called. I'm just like, yeah, I'm gonna ride home. It's super hot out, and I was walking. I was just walking. I had to walk home the rest of the way, completely alone. Then nearly overheat. I know I got inside. We didn't even walk that far, but I was like, dead exhausted. I was a little bit spacey and out of it, too. I don't quite know what happened. This was a long time ago. But I do remember... I think I just drank some of his parents', like, 0 to no sugar Kool-Aid. And walked it off. That was the thing. His parents were like, they were like diabetic or something. Or at very least not allowed to have a lot of sugar, so when we went there, his Kool-Aid that we drink was near always like drink mix and water. Like a little tiny bit of sugar in there. And the other guy's house was just regular Kool-Aid. And my house, when I made Kool-Aid, it was like the crappy feed hummingbirds. Got a plan. Yes! It's like a JoJo's fight, where I'm like hopelessly outclassed, but I've got to outthink them to win. That was a show I regret sleeping on. I remember being like, contrarian retro. You know, retro contrarian punk. I'm thinking like, oh, there's no way this show everyone's obsessed with is actually that good. You know, it's probably way overhyped, and then I watched season 1. And it was actually super good. And people say that that's like one of the weaker ones, but I loved it. It was good show. I did get burnt out watching it like volume 4. I think I just never finished it. It wasn't specifically that I quit. But I always watched whatever anime my friend was watching at the time. And I think he finished part 4 before me. And I didn't want to ask him to rewatch it. 'Cause he was the one with Netflix, not me. I do believe, though, I had the money for Netflix at that time, so I don't know what my excuse is. I'm just terrible at, like, actually watching things. I've watched very few shows to completion of my own accord. The only two I can think of are RWBY and Cyberpunk Edgerunners. I'm sure I've watched other ones to completion, but I just can't think of any others. Oh, I do know I watched, like, all of Dragon Ball on crappy YouTube uploads when I was in high school. I mean, like OG Dragon Ball. With Kid Goku and whatnot. I was dedicated. I don't know, I feel like... You know, I was gonna say I had a super huge Dragon Ball phase when I was, like, 14. But then again, who didn't? I feel like if you're going to have that, that's kind of the age at which it happens. Oh no, that's not good. That, however, that's very good. Yeah. So long, Disc Gun. And potentially so long, Retro. This is the make or break stage. Oh my god. I just actually got shot by a bandit in the cave full of Way Harder. Oh my god. I was not expecting it. Oh my god. That was disheartening. What am I at here? Yeah, we can keep going. We can do a couple more. Oh my god. I forgot what I was talking about. But you know, I can at least say I got all the way to the frickin' caverns without taking damage. That's pretty good. I've done that at least 2 other times, but no more bashing my head into a wall for the time being. I managed to cave in the front part of the cinder block. Oh. Come on. I need to invest in some soundproofing. I mean, like, I have the excuse that it's for my YouTube channel, but, you know, like, in reality, it's just... The walls in my house are very thin, and I like a little bit of quiet. I don't want to buy that much soundproofing foam, though. I have no money at the moment. I could use egg cartons. Maybe. Oh, no. Those aren't going nowhere. I mean, actually they are. They're very rapidly disappearing, but... You know there's a bunch of players in this game who never got the achievement for dying? I've got to imagine those people just never launched the game, right? I was gonna criticize people for doing that, but I've bought games and barely played them too, I mean... And I thought about this. We live in a very different sort of landscape for video games than we did when I was a lot younger. Which, I mean, should probably go without saying. Everything changes. But when I was a kid, I had, like, 12 to 15 video games. And it was kind of an occasion when I got a new one. Even when I got my Xbox. I played the same stuff quite a bit. There was one time that was pretty cool. I just asked my mom, like, hey, can you get me Skyrim Legendary Edition? And she's like, yeah, okay. It wasn't an occasion, wasn't anything special. I just, like... It was a summer day, and my Skyrim that I had borrowed from a friend, who just basically told me, like, yeah, I don't care, you can keep it. Finally broke, and it wouldn't work anymore. So I asked my mom for a Skyrim, and she said yes. That was one of the best Xbox 360 days. Playing my original Skyrim character to, like, level 130. Goddamn, do I not have that patience anymore. Spoken as someone with, like, 100 hours in Nuclear Throne, which is nothing, I know, but, like... My actual most hours, I have, like, maybe 1,200 in RimWorld. That doesn't mean I'm good at it, by the way. You know that meme what's like, I'm stupid faster? It's like, oh my god, you have 1,200 hours of RimWorld. So you must be good now, right? I just smirk and I'm like, I'm bad with less of an excuse. This thing, I never play vanilla RimWorld. Just like, why would you not play with at least vanilla extended? That's more or less official DLC. It just adds depth to the game. New stuff, new mechanics. Vanilla Nutrient Paste Expanded is a must-have. So I always play Transhumanist Colony. And this is a little cheesy, but most of the time I will edit the ideology if I'm not in dev mode and just say, doesn't mind eating nutrient paste. Because cooking and food production is one of the biggest, like, slight irritations. It's not crazy, but if you run out of food, you just gotta drop everything. Like, make sure... Make sure no one's starving, everyone gets a mood break. Playing with the Warhammer mods, that means everyone gets Chaos Corruption. Which is great if you're playing a Chaos Colony. Actually, it's still pretty bad if you're playing a Chaos Colony, because sometimes the mutations have terrible side effects. And others, it's the wrong god, so, you know, your Slaanesh colony is like, I don't want this Tzeentch crap. And what do you do then? Oh, god damn it. Alright. One more good run. One last. Not doing 2 hour. I'm not gonna be retro 1 hour episode. I already am. This is already like a 1 hour episode. Probably closer to like 45, 50 minutes, but like, what's the difference? You know, technically, it's not an hour episode because it's 10 minutes shorter than an hour. No, it may as well be. Like, 6 days is basically a week. 7 days, or 29 days is basically a month, depending on what month. It may be exactly a month. Oh my god. Oh my god. Playing with goddamn fire. That's how I got burned a lot. Me long Garms. To hell with it. Retro 1 hour episode punk. I had a different idea for like a RimWorld playthrough that may have gone on the channel, but it was just... It was way too overpowered. The new 40k mod adds like Primarchs and Custodes, and I wanted to do solo Primarch versus the Rim, but it was overpowered as hell. The guy literally like could not die. Would stand there, tank a million bullets, and be healed after a brief walk. I know it's like lore accurate, but it's not the most compelling gameplay to watch an overpowered character not ever face any danger. You know what I mean? Oh, but actually... I have a good amendment to that, but I'm not going to say it. If you can't tell, I've been planning on playing RimWorld on this channel for some time. And very much, that's probably one of my favorite games of all time, honestly. What other ones? I was super into Borderlands 2 for a while. Black Ops 1 was another big one. Let it go. The episode is going to be long. There we go. There's that. What the hell was that? You know what? We end it there. We end it there. That was another good attempt. I would say it was a good attempt, but, sorry. Quite a bit of background noise right now. Anyway, that's gonna do it for today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Keep your eyes open. I got some new stuff coming out soon. I'm gonna have to do a little bit of work on it, but we're gonna see some other series on here besides Nuclear Throne. I know I've been saying that for a while. But I have actually been experimenting with other shows in the... not shows, other games in the background. I have been recording a bunch of other episodes. You just probably haven't seen them because I wasn't satisfied with them, or ultimately didn't think too much of the episode that came out. That was finished. It wasn't technically an episode yet. But on top of that, if you've got any games you'd like to see me play, and it's within my means to get them, I'll certainly check them out. You know, leave a comment, tell me about something. In any case, I'll see you in the next one. See ya.